Rebellion. Luma, Compulsor, Luma, Compulsor, Luma, Compulsor, Confringo, Descender, Bombarder, Confringo, Defender, Bombarder. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human.
Ja, Vater, was? Arabic أظن.
We'll need to get across this gap somehow. We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Back here. Lumos. Descender. Bombarder. Confringo.
You will regret.
Arresto momentum.
Over here!
Descender.
What's a human doing here? Pity.
Arresto momentum. Glacier. Accio.
You should have fled when you had the chance. Such arrogance. This is a waste of my talents.
Descender.
Since before you were born.
Arresto momentum.
I'm right not worried about you.
Accio.
That was meant for me.
Descender.
You should have known you would lose. One less. What's going on here?
Descender. Potato.
You can't stop If you see a human, attack.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through this safely, Amit. You have my word. Accio! Blazing! Revelio! We're being watched.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think
Revelio.
that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Descendo! Bombada! Incendio!
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get it. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground.
Revelio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through this.
Descendo! Accio! Repulsor! Tracer! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Descendo! Defender! I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, something rather large. Descendo! Confringo! What could this be?
Collapse! Spellcasting!
Is that it?
Get it! Ruler! You can't stop.
Trigger! Bombarder! Defender! Accio! Incendiary! Revelio! Accio!
You won't stop me.
Glacier! Depulsor! Incendio! Descender!
Need your eyes in this
Bombard! Accio! Glacier! Then Ultra!
Was that you then? Rum Wise coming back in.
Pity! Glacier! Incendio! Accio! Depulsor! Descender!
Your spells glance off of me.
Glacier! Incendio! It's too much!
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Revelio.
This place is more complex than I
Accio. Accio. Depulsor. Incendio.
Don't have time for this.
Descendo.
That was unexpected. I'll bury you in the deepest vault. You're so clever. Easily diverted. Always my turn.
Incendio.
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Revelio. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Revel, let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Arrest them, Confringo. Revelio.
To catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Arrest them, remember.
Someone's here.
Confringo. Glacier.
Your acrobatics will only the fun in there. Get accustomed to that. Stupid. Why don't you come up here and... I won't rest until you're... Let's get this over with.
Leviosa! Confirm!
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really.
Revelio.
Imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Not quite enough.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Go and patrol. Who's that?
Incendiary! Leviosa!
You can't stop us. No! This thing. Is that it?
Leviosa! Bombarda! Revelio. Accio. Bombarda, Incendio, Repulsor, Confringo, Defender, Leviosa, Defender, Confringo, Repulsor, Confringo, Defender.
Can we please talk about what just...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Revelio. They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Revelio.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for that. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, but I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the min. But look at you. Look at you. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you...
What services do you...
What is it you might be interested in? You can stop by anytime. You can stop by anytime. You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready. There she is. She did make it home. Good. It looks as if she wasn't collared.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be well sick. Her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Confringo! Levioso! Bombarda! Gracious! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio!
She is again.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
How good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick.
Revelio. Or just raring for a fight.
Quite. What was that? remember, over here!
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll do it. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out, it's her.
Revelio.
So make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath! I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge
Reparo.
broken? If we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntowl Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
What are you up to now?
Protego! Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Shane Bardock thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood.
High wing! Go! Slow down now. There we go. I should dismount.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio! There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Are you quite finished?
Pity, not quite.
That was unimpressive.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you.
That was pitiful.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. man.
Leviosa. Bombarder.
Kill spell blazing. Didn't have to went this way.
There they are up ahead. I'll let you lead.
No one is this mine. Kill anyone.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio. Revelio.
This is going.
We make a good team. Once again, we need to fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I am?
What is this?
Incendio.
I will make you.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was
Revelio.
relatively fun.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Leviosa.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting.
Revelio.
Violet to prey on.
something here they want.
Confringo!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs.
Smash it.
Bangs. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
That bridge has seen better days.
Leviosa. Reparo.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war. Revelio. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Cabolso. Confringo. Defender. Leviosa. Accio. Glacius. Incendio.
Still not seeing a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not?
Somebody there enjoys suffering, do you? You won't survive this, my young friend.
Incendio! Bombarda! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Accio! Cabolso! Confringo! Defendo! Levioso! Bombarda! Incendio!
The room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. We can have a look around in peace.
Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Confringo!
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Revelio!
Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio!
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be
Revelio!
sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now. And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who was that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Revelio. I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
I wondered if you might...
Oh, which one?
On second thought...
Very well. Let's speak again soon.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
On second thought, perhaps I don't need to learn any curses at the moment.
Very well. Let's speak again.
I didn't know you could learn the Crucio from him just down here. That's really awesome. I can finish the story on a good note, like, yay, I'm a good student, and then I can just later ask him to teach me this stuff. I need to tell this about Phoenix. He needs to come online. I didn't know that was an option. I'll tell him later when he's online. Although, he doesn't need to know it. He chose not to learn the... I mean, he chose to learn the... unforgivable curses. I chose not to learn them. Anyway, hello. I'm muted all day, so I'm not talking much, but I do want to get progress in the story, so I'm doing a lot of main quest stuff, main story, and a lot of side quests, because side quests are as important as the main story. Alright, let's see what I could do. What is this main quest? Speak to the portrait of Professor... What's his name? I've got 2 new quests. Puppy and...
Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Most excellent.
Okay, that took me way too long. I only wanted to get potions, and then I got distracted by the room, and I didn't know where to put stuff. But finally, I'm done with it. Let's go. There's a the next mission's right here, but there's something in there's. Oh, no, it's not important, but yeah, I'm not gonna go there. Hogsmeade. There's an upgrade waiting for me, but it's not really important. Broom upgrades are not really that important, so yeah, too lazy to go there. Let's see what the next side quest is. We've got talk to Poppy and a speak with Natty. Yeah, let's speak with Natty. I haven't seen her in a while. Is she outside of Hogwarts? Yes, she is. She's right in front of Hogsmeade, which means I should teleport there. Since I'm in Hogsmeade, I can buy the upgrade.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
This place has seen better days.
Okay. Now it's gonna take me half an hour to land this thing. Oh no.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yeah.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okay.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I forgot to change these. Okay, so we've got purple, yellow, red, which means we need red. Which one? Yeah, yellow, and I like this one. But I also like this one. I should really stop being greedy and buy another skill tree or a skill set. I don't know. Anyway.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco. What have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's
What
the
ass
note I
name, man?
received.
She needs to change her
You
name.
must be careful
Honestly.
as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
That's... Wait, who chose... Oh my god. We do hope you will reconsider helping us with our baking needs. We have given you apple... What? Alright. Anyway, time to reach a new decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. Best to keep this between us, if you understand the meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Mr. Dibble, Gladrax. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir. I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Okay.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Track. Now to find the last of his friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere. Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Off on another adventure, are we?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Shit! I didn't mean to end the quest. Well, since I ended the quest by accident, I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back in maybe 2 hours. And then I'll be streaming it again. But then I'll just skip to the part where I was just now at. Alright. Peace and thanks for watching.